Xeta, you have the first question. This is from the Val competitive community. With experience in the top level of both APAC and the Americas, how would you characterize the difference in scrim quality between regions? Is there a greater depth to be found in one region or another?
I think it's more like a difference between the regions, like play style, if I can say, because most of the NA teams, like they have like a strategy like centric team as well, but it's like more of a slow tempo like play style. So if I can say a comparison, Pacific is more like fast or like dynamic, and then it's more about the strategy. So yeah, that's the difference. So yeah, you just like from my experience, I can say that's the difference.
Thank you. Xeta, this one's coming for you. What has been your team's main focus after Masters Tokyo coming into Champions 2023? And this is from Sportskita.
Our main focus on by ourselves is like we just like trying to like refine our composition like much better than the before. So that's the mainly we trying to focus on, and then we trying like having a like better performance compared to the last like series. So yeah, that's it.
My question goes to Xeta. Of course, given your history within this game, you head back to North America after playing within the region after a good while. And the same goes to basically the rest of your teammates, be it in Valorant and other games such as Overwatch. And so for you, how does it feel to get back to North America and returning to a familiar environment such as this? And also, do you feel like it gives an advantage to this team in particular because of the past familiarity within this region?
Yes, definitely. It's really good to be back in like NA once again, and then we have like a Saya player, like also Carpe has like experience with a lot of like NA players, I think, and then the Saya is already like played with guard, and then me was on C9, so there's a family. It's so like a familiar to play in this like region like one more time. So I think we just like feels really great to just like play here once again, like me personally.
Xeta, one of the videos in the Valorant Pacific channel where you explaining a particular round on Lotus from a perspective of an IGL. Now, in T1's case, I think I've also heard about T1 calling both in Korean and English at the same time. Is that applicable up until now? And are you the only like main caller within the team, or is there any secondary caller, especially during early rounds and mid rounds of a particular set play? Thank you.
Like our team is we both speak Korean and English at the same time, but I don't know why we just like speak both languages, because when we can say just like one languages, but because of we are just like having a call outs in English, so that's why I assuming people just like speaking English sometime. Yeah, but I mean about the calling wise, even though I'm just like a main IGL, I don't think our like calling system is like more like dedicated IGL player calling like everything. So we just like having a second caller, like a lot of like Saya can speak a call, or just like Munchkin can like a lot of like calling as well. He has a call. So yeah, our secondary caller just like most of the time it's like not decided. So it's just everyone can make a call, but I'm usually making a like very start call. So yeah, we just like calling like that.
All right, thank you.
So the question was for both Xeta and Stacks, and the question was, what can you tell us about the team's current form? How do you feel about the team's current form? And I think both of you are expecting to make it through the group stage. So what are your expectations for the champions? And also, who would you like to face during this tournament? And Stacks' answer was, I think we're at 70 to 80% of our best form. But as we jump into the tournament and, brush off some rust, I think we can get to 100. And if we do beat Loud, then I think we can get the first seed and advance to the playoffs. And in playoffs, I would really like to face EG again. And Zeta's answer was, well, after Masters, we were able to pinpoint and fix the problems that we had. And I think we came in well prepared. Our practice went well. We implemented those changes and takeaways that we learned from Masters. And given that we do make it to the playoffs, I think we can definitely be up there with top 4. With a little bit of luck as well. And the team that I would like to face would be Fnatic, because I've never played against them in officials. So, but we did play them at practice. But it's just that Fnatic are considered one of the favorites in the tournament and as one of the strongest teams, the strongest team right now. So yeah, I would really like to play Fnatic.